my channel. It's so good to see you. But if you're new here, hello. My name is DreamWhisperGaming, and in our episode today, we will be playing Tiny Glade, and we will be building the Forgotten Flower Village. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, let's build the foundation. Okay, so it's going to be... Okay, let's first get rid of the trees. Just a friendly reminder, if you wouldn't mind, if you haven't already, to hit the subscribe button. We're trying to reach 50 subscribers. It would really help. Okay, right. Now, let's build. Okay, so I want it to be a little bit higher. Or, what we can do is we can just... just build a round circle like this, and we can always change it if we need to. Okay, now let's remove this. Whoops. Okay. Alright, we can remove this. There we go. Click on this, and then we can just connect them. Okay, right. Now, because it's on even ground, we can bring them down a bit like this. There we go. I like that. A lot. Okay, right. Now, we can make some areas where it will be higher than others. Okay, can we make this a bit bigger now? Okay, so over here I want to make it a little bit taller. Okay, so let's bring up this area here. Okay, and this whole area over here as well. So it's a nice area, and then also this area here too. Okay, so we've got a nice little area that we can work with. All right. Then we also, the most important part, because this is the forgotten flower village, we need flowers. Very important. So let's start adding the flowers, and if we mess up, we can just erase. There we go. That's looking so beautiful. And then we can just add some bushes. There we go. Fantastic. So we're just going to build, and we're just going to see where it goes. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. Okay, right. So let's start off in this area over here. Okay, I'm going to build some stairs. I'm going to have it attach. Bring it down and extend it. There we go. And extend this as well. Okay, then we do need, what I want to do actually is I want to maybe make this whole area higher. Let's see what happens when we do that. Okay, we can bring this up a bit, like this, and bring this up too. Alright, there we go. That looks a lot better. Okay, so this is raised already, which is fantastic. There we go. Like that. Very good. And then we can raise here as well, so nobody feels left out. Okay, right. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's have a look here. This will need to make a little bit bigger. We've got the stairs. We can make it okay, and then bring it down. There we go. Bring it like this, so it curves like this. There we go. We add. We could maybe curve it a little bit like this. There we go. We like that. I like that a lot. Okay, and then let's add some walkway. Okay, let's move this out of the way so we can kind of see what's going on. Okay, that's one walkway. I like that. That's cool. We can, if need be, can just add some. Whoopsie. We can maybe remove some path. There we go. Okay, so that's one path. Okay, next. So now we are upstairs. Follow this path. Can we change the color? No, cannot. Okay, that's okay. Right. Next, what I want to do is I want to start building. Okay, so we're going to have one building here. Just so you know, the colors are going to be pink, purple, light purple, some greens, and some like white, beige colors. Okay, we're going to add on top. So we're going to bring this here, bring it in a little bit, and on that side, and then bring it in. There we go. Okay, and then at the top here, oops, I also want to make this a little bit lower as well, because it is quite tall. There we go. And then at the top, I want to add. There we go. That looks so nice. I like that a lot. Okay, let's change the colors. So this is going to be like a purple. Let's see again. Yeah, like a purple color. And this is going to be like a white color, like this. But I want to see. Can it have nothing? Okay, that's the best for now. There we go. we're going to leave it like that. Okay, next let's add, well, we're going to add a door. A nice big door. What I want to do is I want to make this, okay, that's fine. I want to make this a little higher like this. So with that we can have some stairs. See? We can have some stairs. So if I do a nice little path, that didn't work. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, that's pretty cute. That's actually really cute. I love that. There we go. Okay, but I'm not a big fan of that. I'm gonna make it some stairs. There we go. There, it's very steep. Bring it in. I think we should make this a bit lower. Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay, right. Okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to get this right. Okay, so that's a bit higher now. Okay, let's delete this. Can I delete this? There we go. Okay, now, so all I want to do is I just want to make this. Oh, I just want to make this. Wow, those stairs are steep. Okay, we're just gonna have to go with this. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then I really want to make it. Okay, it looks like we're just gonna have these stairs for this. Okay, and then let's see. Can we add? Okay, I don't think so. I don't think that worked very well, but okay, we'll bring it this side. There we go. That did not go to plan. Yeah, no, that looks awful. Okay, we're gonna take that away. Okay, all right. This. We could bring that down a little bit. There we go. I just really wanna. Whoops, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, there we go. And it won't let me. Fantastic. Okay, well, that's not gonna work, so we're just gonna leave it like that. Okay, right, so that's how we're going to leave that. Okay. Right, now let's add some windows, shall we? So at the top, I'm gonna add a window. Okay, maybe we'll make this a little bit higher. There we go. Fantastic. I like that. Then I also want to add at the top, like, whoops. Oh, my keyboard. I need to get a new keyboard. Okay, let's move that there. So you can see all around, they are not even. There we go. Does that look a bit better? Okay, let's move this. What do you think? No, a little bit up. Okay, that's a bit better. A little bit down. Okay. Right. Let's add the windows for the other ones as well. 2, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. I don't want too many windows. There we go. Okay, I think that looks quite nice. And of course, the last part as well. Can't forget this one, this, 2, and 3. Fantastic. That looks quite nice there. But we are building something this side, so we're just gonna turn. There we go. Okay, so that is our first little house, and it looks adorable, adorable, adorable. Okay, right. Next, what I want to do is I want to add some stairs. Okay, so, and again, I do want to say that I am still getting used to this, so please bear with me. Alright, I think we're going to move it a little bit away. Okay, and I want to turn it like this. There we go. So it's something that you can actually walk up on. There we go. And then maybe also make this a little bit higher. There we go. Can do that. There we go. So we have some flat land. Okay, right. Okay, so now because there are stairs here, we have to get rid of this window. Unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately we have to get rid of that window, which sucks, but that's okay. Okay, now, where does this go? So these are just some ideas that I've been having. Okay. Now, we're going to, there we go. Make it maybe a little bit bigger. Okay, let's go. Fantastic. There we go. Okay, right. Then you can have like a little path if you want to, which I think that would be very cool. Okay, and I want to add another one of these. Rotate. Make that. Put that down. There we go. Rotate that. Fantastic. I'm actually going to move this. Let's move it a bit that way. There we go. So here we are going to build. Just thinking, what if we move this a little bit? Here, but down a bit. Okay, we'll keep it like that. We'll keep it like that. So we're going to do another building. Can always make this a bit taller, like this. There we go. And then add another building on top. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring that in. And that in. Like this. Okay, right. Okay. And then I think maybe bring this on here, yes. And then bring this to. What do you think? I think maybe we should maybe bring this here. Right? So we can actually remove this. There we go. So we have that there. Alright. Whoops. And then here. Oops. We're gonna bring this down a bit. It's too high. So let's bring it down a little bit. Bring this one down a little bit. There we go. Next, what I want to do is bring this up. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, right. I think that is looking super duper 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 nice. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, I want to bring this in a bit. There we go. And also bring this in too. Oh, that's a bit skew. Okay. Alright, that's a bit better. There we go. Even this is a bit skew. Let's fix this. Okay, that's a bit better. And this. Okay, I think that's fine. Right, next, let's add our door, shall we? We're going to add a nice big door like this. We'll move it on the side, like so. If we add this window, nope. Oopsie. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so we can, if we want to, this can be more of a, with this kind of door. Okay, let's make this a little bit taller. There we go. Bring this down. Maybe add another window. There we go. No, we don't want a big door. Okay, let's make this a bit longer as well. I don't know. What do we think? Okay, I don't like that. Okay. We're going to make this door bigger. There we go. Actually, I'm not a big fan of these doors. So I'm just going to add one of these doors again. There we go. It is not Christmas. Then let's add one of these. There we go. Okay, now that looks nice. I'm going to add a window at the top. And then we'll add one here at the side too. Okay. This is looking very nice. Okay, we've got windows. Add more windows. 1, 2, and 3. Move those more to the center. And to the center. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I think that looks beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, next. We are going to... We're going to add another one. Okay. We're going to make this a little bit higher. Like this. Go. Bring it in a little bit. Go. So there's going to be like a little bit of a gap. It's going to be a bit higher. Okay. Alright, now on here. Okay, we're going to have also like a very tall building. Okay. Let's actually, what I want to do is to make this. Let's see if we can make this longer. Okay. That's a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. Okay. Right. I want to turn this. Okay, so turn it like that. Maybe add some stairs to it. Like so. Okay, well, let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, right. I'm going to build... Whoopsie. It actually does look pretty cool. I won't lie to you. It actually does look pretty cool. Alright, so if we have a look here. Okay. See, this is tough. Because I want to try and okay, let's do this. Make this a bit longer. Bring this down. Okay. Bring this in a bit. This all the way down and bring it. Oopsie. Okay. Okay, now bring it up. There we go. I think that looks quite nice. Okay. This we can delete. There we go. Whoopsie. Oopsie. This we can make a bit taller as well. We can make it like there. Oopsie. And then we're going to, let's rotate this. Go this. And rotate. Fantastic. Grab. There we go. Okay, now let's add a door here. Fantastic. Okay, so let's make this. See. Oh. Okay, I want to make it a bit smaller. Bring this down a bit. Okay, I think that's the best we're gonna get. Yeah, I think that's the best. I think that's the best that we're gonna get for that. But it does look very cute. Bring it across a little bit so that it's more in the middle, and bring that across. There we go. Okay, I think that looks okay. Then here at the top, I'm going to add one of these at the top. See if I can fit it here somewhere. There we go. Grab and put it in the middle. Okay. We're not going to make it as tall, but there we go. Something like that. Okay. We'll add one. Make it a bit smaller. And then we'll add a roof. There we go. Nice. Maybe bring this one down a bit. And bring this one down a little bit. There we go. Okay, that looks quite nice. I don't know about this randomly sticking out. It just doesn't make sense. You could make it like that. That could be quite nice. But maybe we just move this more in the middle. There we go. I don't think that fits right in the middle. So let's move it. What do you think? Okay. Maybe it's this. Maybe that's not in the middle. So let's take this. There we go. Okay. And then this as well. I think we should move it out of it. There we go. So we've got that nice charm of the pillars, which I think looks really nice. Okay, now let's add some windows. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Go. Gonna add to the top. We'll just add 2 to the top. There we go. And then for this tip top, I'm gonna add. There we go. That looks nice. Here, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. And then at the top. Nice. Okay, and we'll add another one here. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. Whoopsie. 3, like that. I think that looks good. Fantastic. Okay, maybe those are joined together. It would be so nice if we could add some plants. Okay, and then we have at the top as well. So 1, 2. I forgot. There we go. Some plants. And the windows. Can add 1 there. Okay, we won't add 1 there. Okay, right. So I think that is quite cute. Okay, next. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna bring this down. This. Like that, like so. Okay, and yes, so I want it to be connected somehow. So maybe if we just move this across. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's keep that moving. Fantastic. Okay. So if you want to, you can definitely walk across there. Let's maybe move this because it's in the way. Okay, never mind, it disappeared. It disappeared. Okay, this house almost looks like a cake. It's a cake house. Okay. Then I want to build that here. There we go. Bring this down. We'll make this a little higher. There we go. Nice. We're going to add a little house on top, like so. Make it smaller, like this. There we go. And this side. Fantastic. Look at that. Does that look like it's in the middle? I don't know. Maybe it needs to come in. Okay, I think that's fine. Well, let's see. If we move this. There we go. Okay, and at the back. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, there we go. Right, I think that looks good. Here we're going to. There we go. Nice and purple. We want that tip top at the top there. Alright, let's add our we are adding our windows. There we go. And the other side. Fantastic. Okay. I want to make this also 3. There we go. And then here will be our door. Nice big door. Then at the top, maybe have, we can have like a window at the top. I think that looks quite nice. What do you think? Okay. Right, then at the bottom, I don't really want this here. I don't want that there. Oh, we can add, hold on. Let's add 1, 2, and 3. Make it a little bit higher. Okay, we'll keep it in touch with that. I think if we maybe add... I don't think you can get rid of that. No, I don't think so. Okay. Well, we have a theme of what we're using, so that's okay. One, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, this looks so beautiful. Okay, next I want to add C. Now, how do I make it so that I don't have this door? Whoops. That's not what I want to do. So I do want this door. Okay, let's just use this then. Okay. Right, you have the door there and you have a door there. I don't really know how to get rid of it per se, so that is that. Alright, so we've built this little area here, which I think is absolutely adorable. We've got our little gardens. Okay, I think we will need, if I'm being honest, we need a bench. So let's see if we can find a bench. Although these plants might be nice. Let's add some of these plants. Okay, and now let's see. Next, I'm looking for the chair. There we go. Nice. Okay. This can go. Okay, right. Let's rotate it. Can go maybe here. We can put this plant over here. There we go. And then we can rotate. There we go. I like that. Oh, they are right on the edge. That's not good. Let's bring these in a bit. That. This is a bit skew, so that's... There we go. And this is also... There we go. Bring this here. Whoopsie. Bring this over here. And we can move this. Maybe have that there. And this, we can move this side somewhere. Like maybe over here, I guess. Over here. Okay, right. So this is what we have at the moment. And I think that looks amazing so far. Let's add some stairs, so because we want to be able to get down. Okay, that's a long ladder, we don't need that. We need stairs. There we go. Okay, let's remove so we can see what we're doing here, because I can't see anything. Okay. Right, so let's bring this down here. Bring this down a little bit. Bring this, yeah, there we go. Okay. Nice. Okay. Very good. I like that a lot. move it. Fantastic. Then we can also add, no, maybe rather add this. Why does it look like that? I don't know why it's done that. Okay, never mind. Okay, but yes, you can come down the stairs here. Okay. Then maybe down here we can have a little pond area. Okay. Right. And along here we can have a little fence. There we go. Can have like a little fence area. I don't know why that fence is different. Okay, let's try that again. But first, let's... okay, maybe we can. We want to. You can maybe come down here. See, let's add some more stairs again. There we go. Okay. And then we can have a bit of path here. Oopsie. Okay, no. I do like that though. Okay. I want to make it so that you can... Let's see. I'm just designing here. I don't know how that's gonna look. I wanted to maybe just design something on the floor here so that if you wanted to, you could come and sit here, I guess, but clearly not. It's a bit smaller. There's some nice little lily pads if you need be. You can even add like a tree in the water, but that's okay. There we go. Oh, look, we have some roses. That's so pretty. I love that. That is so, so pretty. I love that. Okay. Right. And then, yes, if you want to come fish, you can. Let's maybe add... I would like to move this a little bit. Like, I feel... Okay, yeah, that's better, that's better, that's better. I actually do like that, prefer that. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so now I can delete this. There we go. I think this looks good. Path-wise, if we're going to choose a path, it will be this path. It's a nice path. If we want to bring it across like that. I wish we could maybe make this a little bit higher. Okay. There we go, that's fine. I'm honestly just going with the flow at this point. I really, truly am. There we go. Okay, that's a bit too steep. It's a bit too steep. Okay, maybe we make this. There we go. It's a little bit better. We're going to add something here. Okay, yes, because I don't like that sticking out. That, whatever that is, but that's okay. And then this is very steep. We can make it even curvy if we want. That's quite nice. I do like that. Okay, right. Let's see. Okay, that looks so much better. So much better. Absolutely. So much better. Okay. These stairs need to be sorted. Okay, they're very steep. Okay, do you know what? Actually, I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to create a path. So if you want to, you can... If you want to, you can come here and sit by the pond. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab one of these. Yeah. Copy. I'm going to grab it and put it there. I think that's quite nice. And then just, whoops, rotate it. There we go. So you can come and sit by the water if you want to. For some protection, I think we should, no. For some protection, I would like to have this. I don't like that it's done this. I don't know why it's done that. Okay, so maybe if we try this. I don't know why it's done that. I really don't know why. It's very odd. And if I go around. Okay, I have an idea. What if we just do a little bit at a time? Okay, I don't know why it has done this. And it's very irritating. Okay, we could also maybe just use that, I guess. Okay, that's fine. That's okay, I guess. That's fine. All right. I want to change the colors. Remember, I wanted to make it white and keep it white. There we go. Okay, we can make it a bit of pink because there's flowers. The flowers are pink. There we go. Okay, we can make that a bit pink. Okay, that's okay for now. That's fine, that's fine. I like this little area that you can go and just sit. That's very cool. I like that. Okay, now let's see if we can. Let's see if we can. I want to see if this will work. This is just an experimental thing, and I have no idea if it's going to work or not. No. Okay. I'm going to put another round thing here. Bring it all the way down. There we go. Okay. Then a little bit taller. This. I want to bring it up. There we go. There we go. Okay, that looks nice. Bring some stairs like this. Nice. Okay, that looks good. There we go. I'm going to change the color of this. Can even change the pattern. Let's change the pattern. Make it like that. That looks quite nice. I'm going to make this also pink color. We'll make this pink as well. Make that pink too. We will make all the stairs and whatnot pink. There we go. Okay. I think that's quite cute. Keep it like that. See if I can. Probably not. I don't know if I like that. I don't like that. No. Let's get rid of that. Okay. We can add another one. So just put that one back there. Okay, let's add another one, but we're going to change this. So we're going to go next. And I want... Actually, that's a... I like this one. So I'm going to leave one of those there. Oh, I might actually have two. Okay, and with this, we're going to keep going. Wrong way. There we go. Two. And then I'm going to change this and make it a bench. There we go. I like that. Okay, so we can move this. This can just be a place for people to come and chill. Okay. This is so cute. I love this so much. Okay, let's move this. There we go. Nice. That looks so good. And then we'll move this and we'll rotate it like that. Oh my word, that looks amazing. I love that. Then we'll move this and we'll put it maybe out here. And we can rotate it. There we go. Oh, no, we can bring it here. There we go. Now, I love that pink, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the color. I'm going to alternate the colors. So, some will be pink, and then some will be plain. Like this. I think this should be pink. I absolutely love that. You can also have pink doors, but let's just leave it as it is. Okay, that is absolutely adorable. I think I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Like so, like so, like so. Okay. This is super cute. So this is like a little area where they can go hang out and whatnot. Then maybe we can have a path. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, I do like that. That's quite cool. On the sides. Okay, so if they want to walk along here, they can. There we go. Nice. Okay, so can't really walk any further than this, but that's okay. Let's just carry this along here. There we go. I do like that. I actually do like that a lot, a lot, a lot. Okay. Then I think, because we've got that fun little area there, I think then at the back we could maybe have another little area. Oopsie. Let's erase a little bit here. Okay, right. Right, all the way at the back. There we go. Okay, now here we can have some other people. Some other people may live here as well. We'll put that there. Okay, well, we need to make it. There we go. Fantastic. Very good, very good. Okay, nice. I need to make more. Okay. Oops. I just thought of such a really cool idea. Okay, no, I don't want it to do that. Okay. Whatever. Okay, let's just delete that. Okay, so we've got our stairs. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're gonna have, this is what I want to do. I think this would be really, really cool. This can be like a little area where maybe the kids can go and play if they want to. I think this will be very, very, very cute. Okay, so what I want to do is make it quite tall. Okay. let's just delete this one for now, okay? Right. At the top, I want to make it windows, right? So windows all the way. There you go. That looks good. Another one. We want the flowers. There we go. Then one more. Whoops. Whoopsie. There we go. Okay, right. It's a little high. Bring that down a little bit. Okay. Then I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna bring this down. Okay. Bring this. Whoopsie. Bring this up a little bit. Actually, bring this down a bit. There we go. Actually, no, hold on. We'll make it this side. Because I want to make... There we go. I want to make some... Wow. There we go. So then maybe we can add a door. There we go. Okay, so remember this is an area for kids. So they can come and play here if they want to. Okay, remember we've got plants and trees. There we go. Okay, so that's quite nice. Alright, so if they want to, they can... Let's delete this. We don't need this. There we go. Okay, so they have that little area there that they can go and play, which is very cute. Let's add something here. I want to see if I can maybe add... Whoopsie. I want to see if I can add maybe a little roof. That looks a bit silly, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay, so since you can get up there, we need a way to be able to get down. That's the thing. Okay, so maybe we do this. We can... There we go. So now this can come all... Whoopsie. This can come all the way down to the floor. Like so. And then can rotate it. There we go. Nice. I like that. I do feel like maybe there should be some kind of platform in case they need to, you know, take a break or something. I think they need some kind of platform. Okay, right, let's go here, change the color. You can make it pink, you can make it whatever. Okay, we'll add those. I wish there was a way we could maybe... No. We add a color. Oops. Oopsie. Pink color. Okay, that's not gonna work. Could even do this. Okay, that is not gonna work. It would be nice if we could have something here, but that's just not gonna work. Let's see. No, because it's gonna cover it up, unfortunately. Okay, right. I do like this here. There we go. I do like that. That's quite nice. Okay, and then you can come through here and you can climb up, and then you can go and have some fun here. Right, let's carry on adding the windows. I'd like them to be a bit uneven. That would be cool. But maybe, I think this might be a good idea if we bring this here. Bring this there. This could be quite fun. Bring this down a little bit. Get rid of that. We will make a little veranda as well. Okay, bring that in. There we go. We want it to be as safe as possible because remember, this is where the kids will hang out. No. There we go. Okay, we'll bring it out a bit. Rotate it, bring it out a bit. Nice. Okay, we can also make this a little bit lower. I think that's fine. Can bring this around and have a door, but I actually want to swap. So I want to have that there and then add the door on the side. There we go. No. There we go. Okay, right. So it's going to be for the kids where they can just go and sit and play. And we'll add another one, but we'll change it. There we go. Very cool. I like that a lot. We're going to add this, but we're going to change this. So what can we change this to? We can add something for the birds. I think that's cool. Maybe put that there. Yes. And one more. Let's see what else we can add. Let's add a nice little plant, shall we? Rotate. There we go. That's so nice. For the kids, that's really cool. I like that. Okay, then let's continue with the rest of the windows. There we go. The bottom. And then here. I like that so much. What I want to do is also copy this and put one down here. Okay, rotate it. There we go. Move it back a bit. Copy. Oh, rotate. There we go. So now the kids can go here and they can play. That is awesome. I love that so much. And then let's add some more flowers. Okay, we're going to add here as well. Fantastic. Because remember, this is the Forgotten Flower Village. Okay, I think this is looking so good, so good, so good. Okay, then over here we can have a home. So we, let's see, rotate, whoopsie, this needs to rotate. Okay, we'll put this right here in front. Bring it up a bit like that. We will add another one here. Bring it out like this. Go. Maybe make it a little bit bigger than that. We will add. Okay. Maybe add another one like this. Okay, what a cute little house. Okay, I like that. Let's just maybe bring this in a little bit. Move that to the back maybe. Here. And maybe make this a little bit smaller. Yes. And bring it out. Fantastic, like that. Whoops. Then I also want to make a little garden as well. So I think we can do something for this little garden. Okay. Right, let's also change the color. Remember we wanted purple. So I don't think they have purple. No, they don't have purple. Maybe we just go with white. Go with white and with purple. There we go. Not looking too bad. So go with white and purple and white. Whoopsie. White and purple. There we go. What a cute little house. Alright, let's add our doors. Maybe this house can have a different door. So, this door. There we go. Let's add a path. So, fantastic. There we go. Next, let's add some windows. Very good, very good. Nice. Gonna add at the top. 1, 2, and 3. Right there in the middle. That looks so good. Okay, we're gonna have maybe one and have another one as well. Yeah, there we go. So there's 2 there. And then this side we can have 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. There we go. Like that. We can maybe have one at the top. Got it here so we can watch to see what's going on. And one over here. I think that looks good. Then over here I want to add a door. There we go. Make it a double door, double door. Okay, right, so that's... Also, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you can have a little garden. I think that's important. Okay. Right, so from here we're gonna have a little garden. Okay, we need to move these. So we move these up like this. Nice. There's our little garden. And we can have a little area here where we can just relax, have some plants, bush, 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 some plants there. I want to grab, I'm going to grab this, grab. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to put it over here. There we go. So now you've got a place where you can sit outside like this, like so. Nice. There we go. Okay, so this is our house. Okay, I like that. It's quite nice. And then remember, this is the Forgotten Flower Village. So what do we add? We add some beautiful plants and flowers. Okay, right, that looks amazing. Okay, now we need to connect it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through here. Yes, there we go. So there's a little open way for us. And we're gonna connect it like this. There we go. Nice path. Open it up that way. Very cool. Fantastic. And then maybe, so we've got that area there, here. Very, very cute. Then maybe up here we have a very thin little house. Rotate it. Oopsie. Let's bring it back. Rotate. Rotate again. There we go. It's connected like that. Can add a little door and another little door over there. These can be two separate places. Okay, so all the roofs have to be the same color. That's very important. Okay, then we can add. All right, let's see. Unless maybe we add this as a side. Can add that a bit higher, maybe. There we go. It's quite nice. Very, very cool. I do like that. Up here. Then, there we go. Nice. I think that looks amazing. There we go. Very cool. Whoops. We could also, that could be a really cool idea, maybe. So remove this. Then add the door here. That could be very cool. So we add the door over here. There we go. Move this a bit. Add a path. Oh my goodness. Add a path. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, we can do this. Okay, then we can add some stairs. Nice. Bring this down. Okay, that's good. There you go. Nice. And then you can also make it a bit bigger. Okay, there we go. So you can come down this way. I think that's awesome. And no, I don't know why it does that. Okay, well, there you go. It's a little bush there. Okay, nice. So you can come down here. That is very cool. I love that. Okay, let's build some more houses over here. We can build 1 or 2. We can build 3. Yes. And then we can build 4. That's pretty interesting. Whoops. That's very interesting. Go here. Why is it made like this? Okay, so we have that connected like this. There we go. And just rotate a little bit like that. There we go. And then we can connect it. Very good. Okay, this we can bring in a bit like that. Fantastic. And then also with this one, because we haven't done this in a while, let's add a chimney. We can change the color. We can make it white. Let's add another chimney over here and then over here. And we change the color to white. Change the color to white. There we go. I love that so much. Okay, I'm going to have a door this side so that your path can go this way. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. And then you can also just have this too. Oops. I don't know why it does that. Okay, we can maybe carry along with this. I don't like that it does that. I really don't like that. That's okay. Alright, so there's a door there. Gonna just add our windows. We're gonna, whoopsie. Let's add another window. Let's add a side window. I do like these side windows though. Can add another one there. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, that looks good. And then maybe one at the bottom, so you can see into nothing, which is interesting. Okay. Fantastic. Now, oopsie. I need to add a door. Let's add a door here. There we go. Okay, right. And add a path. Nice. Very good, very good. Okay, next we're gonna add our big doors here. Nice. And then over here, I want to add a door here. Like, yeah, I want to add a door there. If we come here, we remove this little area. Okay, you can have like a little garden if you want. Yes, this can be like a little garden. There we go. Nice. And yeah, we can make this a little bit smaller. Have a little path. There we go. That's very cool. I love that a lot. Nice. This. Yeah, that's fine. That's very cute. Okay, right now let's get rid of this. I hate when the plants don't move. That's annoying. Okay, then let's just move this. There we go. So that is the outdoor, how to get out of that house, which is very cool. I don't know if I like this here. Oh, you can make this higher as well. That's cool. Let's make this higher too. And then this, maybe there, rather. Okay, nice. Can add maybe oh, I actually do like that. So let's have that there. Let's have that there. Can add a double window. And then at the back here, maybe we have one window. There we go. Even though there's not much to see, can have a side window and a double window like that. There's not much to see there, but maybe they can be friends or something like that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nice. Okay, so I could also change. Yes, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to change that. Let's move this a bit. I love that there's this area. So we're going to fence it off. I don't like that it does that. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, let's remove all of this. Make this all path. There we go. For now. And then okay, stop. There we go. Okay, right. We're gonna go like this. Okay, now why has it done this? Why? Please, whoops. Please. Why? Why did you do this? Okay. Have another idea. Let's just use this rather. Okay. If we remove the path. There we go. That's a bit better. Nice. That's it. There we go. Okay, now let's move this a bit. Fantastic. And then we'll go down So this is your little area of where you can chill and whatnot. Cool. I like this a lot. Okay, so this is like your little garden, and then it needs to cut off here. There you go. So this needs to come down a bit. There we go. Okay, right. Then this, unfortunately, yours is very normal, but there we go. And then maybe we can just have a little fence. No. We could just maybe have a little pond area there. Maybe move this door. There we go. Add. I don't know why it does that. I'm still learning why it does do that, but anyway. Okay. Path. Okay, whatever, we can, whoops. We can do that. Or what we can do to make it different is we can maybe bring it out of it. There we go. And then over here we can, because I don't like this. I don't like when it does that, so whoopsie. Let's move this down a bit. There you go. Okay, I think that looks better. Okay, so you've got this little town here. Okay, let's change the color. Let's change the color of some of these whites. We'll make this white as well. There you go. Nice. And this white too. Okay, this is looking so nice. I'm actually really happy with this. Really happy. Okay. Right, now let's remove, oopsie. Let's remove all of this. Can make this a bit bigger. Okay, so we can't move that. Alright, I want to make maybe a nice place. This can be where everyone can come together, maybe. Go, bring this down. Right. Okay, we can make that tall. Nice. Like that. I like that a lot. Then we can make another one here. Make it as big, but we're going to bring it down and bring that down. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. In the middle. Okay, now I want to make this bigger. There we go. Okay. There we go. I think that's good. I think that's good. All right, we're going to add a few stairs. There we go. One. Okay. Right, let's just... Oh no. I just wanted to see if it would delete the bottom. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Let's make a path so we can see what's happening. Alright, so let's make it a bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Bigger. Okay. Move it. There we go. Fantastic. I think that looks good. And I would like to do that and do that on the sides. If we go here and remove that, and here as well, it will add that. Go here, move that a bit. There we go. That looks great. I love that so much. In this little area, I think it would be cool if we added like a little pond as well. I think that would be pretty cool. Get some more water in this area. Yeah, there you go. And then maybe we can have here as well. Right. There we go. Okay, yes, I like that. Then we can use these stairs to go up like that. There we go. Nice. That looks cool. I like that. There we go. Then we'll just need... Very good. Can make this a little bit taller. There you go. Maybe cut it here. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I want to make this whole area water. There we go. Then we can add some lilies. Nice. Okay, that's quite cool. Then we'll need some stairs for here as well. So we can go up. Nice. Oops. Bring it down. Very nice. Okay, down. Right. Okay. That is cool. I like that. We can also make it a bit bigger. There we go. Or we can get rid of a little bit of water. Listen. Sorry, bird. There we go. Okay. No. Okay, right. I want some water here. Okay, there we go. Now let's move this. There we go. And we have to add this too, so nobody falls into the water. Very important. There we go. Okay, gotta get that. It's nice. Okay, right, let's cut here and cut here. Okay, let's make this a little bit taller. Okay, so yeah, this doesn't look great. I don't like this. There we go. Okay, that looks a bit better. We make it a little bit taller. Okay, that looks better. Okay, I'll bring this up a bit. That doesn't look too bad. Well, actually, this doesn't look great. So I'm gonna cut it here, and I'm gonna cut it here. I want this to be a bit higher. There you go. Alright, I'd rather be safe than sorry, to be honest. Okay, and just do that, and do that. Nice. Okay, I think that looks good. And then we'll also add here as well. Okay, and then add while it goes down like that. There we go. Nice. Bring that in a bit like that. Very cool. I like that. Oh, okay. That. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then let's bring them down a bit lower, like this. There we go, there we go. Okay, nice. And this also bring down a bit. Fantastic. Okay, so that's what it's looking like so far. It's looking so good. I love it a lot. What happens if we add some water here? Does it do much? Yeah, it does. That doesn't look great. Okay, so we'll just leave it like that. And then we'll need some stairs. So we'll need some stairs from here going, oops. Okay, let's make this wider. Okay, great. We can make these stairs. So these stairs can be for here. Okay. We'll make another pair of stairs. That can be for here. Oops. Make them longer. Okay, right. Or what we can do is actually, this might be a really cool idea. This might be a really cool idea actually. Alright, there we go. Okay, right. We'll remove these stairs. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Then maybe we can add another one. Okay, wow. No, that's not what we want. Okay. Can add that there. And then we can add one more. we can maybe add to the side. There we go. Good, let's make it a little bit taller. Nice. A little bit taller. There you go. And let's add one more. Fantastic. There we go. And then if we want to, we can just add the stairs. Add little stairs. Very good, very good. Okay. We can only make it that color. So let's also make this white as well. Whoops. Whites. There we go. Fantastic. Nice. Okay, and then we can just maybe just up this. We can get rid of. There we go. There we go, that's our little path. Nice. There we go. And just add this there. This there. Okay. I don't know why it doesn't like the path thing there. There we go. Nice. Okay, so there's your little path. Okay. And then we can, if we want to, I do like this pattern. Let's make that pattern. That is a cool pattern. Okay. All right, I'm gonna make it so we have, there we go. That's, oh, that looks really cool. That looks, all right, there we go. Nice. And then I will add paths here. And this is to the edge of the line. There we go. Nice. Add some trees. There we go. And then you can come up here. Right. Come up here. Then you've got this beautiful area here, which we will add some plants, bushes, and whatnot. And we'll add up here too. We go, and down here as well. Fantastic. Okay. Right, so we're going to get rid of this. There we go. All right. Then we can maybe add around this area, we can add like a little pond. That might be nice. Can add a little pond here as well. We could, which I think is a really cool idea. So you've got those rocks there, that's very cool. We could actually, do you know what we could do? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, that's very, very cool. I like that. Okay, so here's what we've got. So you walk through. All right, so you come up here, you see the beautiful ponds. All right, now one thing that we haven't done is add some lighting. So, before I continue, let me make sure. Because I've done this several times. So when you add a light, you want to make sure that it's on the brightest. Okay, so now when you add them, I want to have like incredible lighting. It's very important. Why is this sticking out? Okay, well, we can also just maybe have an idea. We can add there we go. We can make it, or make it complicated, because there's a flipping plant and I don't want the plant there. So there we go. Alright, we're gonna have to remove that plant. Or maybe just put a path there. There we go. Okay, nice. And then we can just add some lights. Whoops. Whoops. Rotates. There we go. Some more lights. There we go. Come up this path. There could also be lights here as well. There can also be one in the water as well. There you go. Then you come in through here. And I don't want this here, so I'm gonna delete that. There we go. All right. Next, gonna have this light here, and then we'll have lights on the staircase as well. Okay. One there. One there. Okay. One here too. One here. Light there. Light there. And a light there as well. Okay, right, lights there. We want to light as many lights as possible. Okay, what I'm going to do is, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it so that it's nighttime. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh my word, look how beautiful that is. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, wow. Looks amazing. Okay, and then we're just going to add as we go. Okay, so we also need to add some lights here, here, and here. There we go. And another light there. Okay, we want it to be really well lit. Fantastic. Okay, nice. One light, two lights. Let's add a light there. Rotate it. Very good. Another light. Light, light, light. Let's have another light there. This is very well lit, if I must say myself. Okay, that's fine. Then here, there you go. Two. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, if we can get one down at 8. There we go. I want to have one here. Turn it, it's nice. One there. Just want it well lit. I just want as many lights as we can get. Oops. It's nice. Nice. Go. Fantastic. I want as much of the area to be lit as possible. Okay. Also want to put that there as well. Whoopsie. Okay, whoops. Let's hold on. Let's get back to where we were, which was here. Okay, I want this area also to be lit. Okay. Then I want that there. Whoops. We shall rotate this. Rotate it. There we go. That looks so nice. Okay. Rotate it. Let's go. Okay, right. I hate that it only goes in one direction, but that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna rotate that. There we go. Okay, now let's do the top. The bottom, 1, 2, 3. Look at that, 4. Wow. Okay. I think also the higher ones are also the best to do. There we go. Nice. Very good. That looks so good. That looks really good. There we go. It's so nicely lit. I don't know about you, but like, I love. Oh no. I love when a place is very well lit and I can see, you know, even when it's dark. I'm missing. Oh no, this isn't good. Okay, hold on. We're missing. There we go. And then click so we can get the. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now let's continue. All right. So we've got. Nice. There we go. This is looking so good. Wow. I know that I'm just adding lights, but I mean, what a difference. Hey? What a difference that can make. Can make a real difference. There you go. Look at this area. Looks amazing. Okay, let's add a light here. There we go. Light at the top. Okay, right. Next, let's add. We'll add every pillar. There we go. And then we can add one in the middle like this. We can also add in the water. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. Nice. Very cool. Nice. Just like I said, you just want it to be well lit. There we go. Now, my question is, how do they... Okay, well, I don't know how we're supposed to get them down here. We need to have stairs. So maybe here we can add there we go. I think that's fantastic. Okay, make it bigger. Move it along. There we go. Okay, nice. Okay, and then we can also just, oops. Okay. There we go. Nice. And then you can go down there. Oops. Okay, this looks really good. Let's add some plants here so you can't go any further. We can add a nice little thing here as well. Okay, also maybe if you want to, well, for now, because we haven't finished it. Okay, let's carry on adding another light. There we go. Nice. Okay, lights. Okay, lights. Go, and then another light. And a light there. Look at how bright that is. Look at that. There we go. So we just have a light. There we go. Fantastic. Nice. It's so well lit. I'm so happy. Okay. Go. So this is the children's area. Oh, that is so cute. I love that. So we want this area to be nicely lit as well. Okay, we want to have this. And we want to have another one above the door. And then just randomly just have it well lit. There we go. Nice. And then one there, one at the top. Okay, fantastic. Alright, and then just for the children's safety, we'll just do that for now. Okay, right. So this is the complete place of what we've done so far. I think maybe, oh no, that's not gonna work. Okay, but yes, this is what we have done so far. Okay, let's do a quick run through, shall we? Okay, so you walk through here. Let's remove this. Okay, and you can go up here. Whoops, go up here. Move up a bit. Okay, go, and then you can go up the stairs up here. You go through here, which is very cute. Okay, then you can either go down here and sit and watch the fish in the pond. We can go back. We can go back. We can go up the stairs. Oops, go up the stairs. We can have a look around this area here. It's very nice. We should actually create a way that you can also get up here another way. So I think maybe like this. So let's see if we extend this. Okay. This is way too steep. I think, yeah, this is way too steep. There must be a way we can do this. Maybe, yeah, maybe we can do that. And then we can turn it. There we go, there we go. Oops. And then bring it down. But, oh. Okay, but maybe we can move it this way. We go. Okay, this is not gonna work at all. Okay, so we'll just leave that for now. Next time we'll do that. Next time. Okay, next time we will add something. But you have the stairs there. You can come here if you want to. And sit and relax. And then you walk up this path. Whoopsie. You walk up this path to get at the top here, which is really nice. Okay. Then you can come down here if you want to. Walk past, go through here. You have this area here where people live. It's very cute. Whoops. And this is the area where someone lives as well. This is the entrance here, and then an entrance here. And we need to add a path. Let's add a path, shall we? There we go. Nice. Okay, then you can go through here. And once you go through here, you can go up these stairs. And then on the right, you can have this little area here. You can get up, and that's where the kids can go and play. And this side is someone lives here. They have a little garden, which is very, very sweet. And then if you want to, you can walk outside here. Go and have a look there, look at the fish. And then if you want to, you can come back down there or go back through here. Okay. So this is my little forgotten flower village. Alright, let me know what you think of this build. And if you haven't already, please remember to subscribe.